How's everybody doing? Woo. Let's get the date and let's get the energy of what's going on. Okay, let's y'all put this on mute. Today is OJ. Today is OJ. What a wonderful weekend of relaxing, watching movies, and chilling. Okay. Today is Sunday, November 16, 2025 at 9:03 a.m. Okay. Child, I'm drinking my OJ right now. Child. I hope everybody had a blissful weekend. The weekend is almost over. But I hope y'all just relaxed and watch your little movies. Like, I couldn't really get into any movies. You know, I watched some funny movies, though. I showed y'all some movies I was watching. Okay. Let's get into this read. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to do the spiritual read first, then the collective read. Then my cold case. That's how we're going to get down. But y'all know how I do. You know how I do with my natural tobacco. I'm going to get the elements out here too. Let's see. Make sure I straighten these signs up before anything. Okay. Let's go with this. Let's get these out. Get the elements out. We're going to see where we at with the elements. I know Jupiter's retrograding a lot. Okay, so if you're Sagittarius, you might feel Jupiter retrograde, blessings on blessings on blessings. Or y'all say blessings, I say blessings. Divine said this demon want to be taken out of their misery. That's what Divine said. Divine said this demon wants to be taken out of his misery. Whatever that means. I don't know, y'all. I have no clue. Okay. It sounds just like what it is. The demon wants to be taken out of his misery. I told y'all it's just like that movie Fallen. It needs to connect. It needs to connect to someone. If everybody cleaning out their energy, you can't connect. So the demon's going to get mad, upset. Don't know what to tell you. There's 8 people in here and nobody liked this yet. Very interesting. Very interesting. I heard the great fall. The great fall. So, wow. I was watching something, right? As soon as I risen, this risings, right? About this strip club in Atlanta called Magic City. And they got somebody that come in there and just take their money. He don't even work there. He ain't no employee. He ain't nothing. It's a demon that come in there and take their money. Like, they be getting 20 G's and shit. And this demon coming in like, I want my cut. She'll cut. Your cut for what? But see, I'm not saying every stripper, every exotic dancer. I like calling them exotic dancers, not strippers. Because, some people got to do what they got to do. But these are the type of things you get yourself into when you're in those demonic ass, clubs. And I said demonic because they are. So it's like this. What I figured out when the girl was talking, I was like, he was saying he want his cut. Because if you had sex with somebody, maybe he on a DL or whatever, maybe he got a deity attachment and he attached it to a man you slept with. So he's saying he want his cut. He attached to you now. He needs his cut. If he ain't no employee and he don't work there, why is he just coming to the club, not announcing anything and saying you're gonna give him his cut? And the girl gonna say, I'm the one to shake my ass. I'm the one to do this. I'm the one to do that. Child, you done attach yourself to a damn demon. That demon want his cut. Motherfucker always look at that shit in the spiritual or on the physical realm. Never look at shit on the spiritual eye. You know what I'm saying? What do you think he's saying? I got that just by watching what you said. He said he want his cut. You didn't attach. I feel as though this is a DL man or something like that. He goes in strip clubs. He sends other men in to sleep with them, and they have an attachment because how automatically he knows to go to you to get that money. How is only certain ones of them. You know what I'm saying? And they real pretty, pretty, beautiful women. What do you think that means? He want his cut. I just looked at it for 5 minutes, and I'll be able to tell you. I'm going to put it on my community board. That demon want his cut. Let's not forget some of these celebrities go in there and sleep with some of these women too. Magic City in Atlantic City, Atlanta, Georgia, whatever this place at. And it took me 5 minutes and I already got it. I'm like, y'all got great bodies, but y'all some dumbass women. If you don't have the intellect when you work in places like that to know, remember Players Club? You see how she did her shit? That's what I like. Like, she go in there, she professional, she do her shit. You know what I'm saying? Make the money, don't make the money make you. But some of these women, they just like, oh, I'm going to get money, I'm going to get surgery, I'm going to get a car, I'm going to get this. But you just focus on the physical, but you never focus on the spiritual part of that shit. They don't know nothing about attaching themselves to, deities and shit like that, sexually transmitted demons. I'm looking at the girl like, you very beautiful, but you very fucking ignorant. If you don't know what he mean, he want his cut. I'm the one to shake my ass. I'm the one to get up on the pole. I'm the one to shake it. That shit was crazy. I was like, damn, I already got that shit already. Ciao. So the demons is ready to be taken out of their misery. There's a lot of celebrities. Yesterday, I was watching a lot of celebrities. I was watching a lot of shit that's going on with them. And it's like, that demon tired. You can tell that them demons tired. Them attachments is tired. Like I was saying the other day. Them demons is tired of being attached to them. They're like, all right, we done did enough. We done caused them so much misery. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how I do, but today ain't coffee. I drank my coffee already. It's orange juice. Orange Juice Jones. I saw you walking in the rain. So somebody gonna get caught cheating? Oh well. I don't even understand why people get in a relationship if you're gonna just cheat. I don't understand that. I don't know what you're saying, so bye-bye. You come on my channel, you speak English. Okay? Oh, Gardo. Here we go. I don't know if you chanting. I don't know what you're doing. So you won't be on my channel, demon. Beelzebub. Back to the basics. So I was just watching movies yesterday, laughing. Some of the movies I couldn't even get into. It's like, you know, some of them. I watched some new rap songs and all that. I couldn't even get into that shit. Talking about the same old shit. Money, cars, hoes. And I'm looking at it like, what was the point of you getting married? Are you going to be talking about money, cars, hoes? Damn. These demons just disrespectful. These demons is just disrespectful to earth angels. I'm telling you, a lot of them get married to earth angels. And it's for a purpose. It's so they can snatch their soul, their energy, everything, energy harvest off of them. And that's how some of these rappers be really getting up there. Power. They be harvesting off of earth angels' energies. They specifically choose earth angels so they can harvest off their damn energy, you know, to become famous. Just like somebody tried to sacrifice me to be famous. Think I don't know. Greed, gluttony. You love her crazy. Child, I ain't got some time. I don't have the time. I actually don't have the time for these demons. No more. So it's a demon that want to be taken out of their misery. And don't worry, in due time, when one big demon go, they all fall. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's crazy. Like the same ones, the same celebrities that I didn't like for some reason, I was like, I got a bad feeling about that person. Everybody that I said I had a bad feeling about, it's like it's coming out now. Everybody that I said I had a bad feeling about, like something about them is just not right. Now all of a sudden, all this shit coming out. I know that's right. Let me get some elements. And then I'm going to get into the tarot. Let's go. Let's get some elements and pull this table up. So I feel like, you know, bending over and shit like that. Yeah. So the demon want to be taken out as misery. Oh, well. Due time. In due time. Son. So it's like some exposure going on right now. There's a lot of exposure going on. Oh, well. A lot of people going to be exposed. Uranus. About healing and alignment. Getting in alignment. That's Aquarius energy. You got Leo. You got Aquarius out here. So some of those alignments. Exposure. Healing, stars, some about stars, because Aquarius is like the stars. So a lot of exposure, hidden shit, hidden truths, intellect. The moon also deal with intellect, psychic abilities. People gonna start getting intuition. Yeah, a lot is hidden. A lot is hidden. So this gonna start being exposed. Pluto. To put it in, a lot of endings. Damn. And this Jupiter season coming up. Sagittarius coming up. I think we start on November 21st. Sagittarius season. Jupiter energy. So there's going to be a lot of endings. Yeah. Basically to stars or people who wanted to become stars off of somebody else's, you know, back. Yeah, this shit returning. This karma is returning. Saturn. Saturn return the favor. I'm going to return the favor. About to return the favor of an ending. Because you ended a lot of shit in people's lives just so you can get what you want off their back. Stars. We ain't talking about the ones that be walking the red carpet and shit. We're talking about the ones that's actual stars. Those are the actual stars that y'all destiny swap off of. That you actually get your energy off of. The industry. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Those are the actual stars. They're called star seeds for a reason. Exactly. They're called star seeds for a reason. Neptune just showed up. Intuition. Psychic abilities. A lot of people gonna awaken to their psychic abilities too. You're gonna be able to see what's hidden. You know. Let's go. Saturn, it still came out. So this is returning to them. Woo! Y'all should be celebrating right the fuck now. Y'all should be out here celebrating. All that energy they took from you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. All that energy harvesting they took from you is coming back. It's returning after they're exposed. Oh, okay. Let's go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They know it too. Them motherfuckers can feel that shit. They know this shit coming back to you. You know what I'm saying? All that energy harvesting. Saturn, and then you got Venus, love. Yeah, I know that's right. From Earth Angels, for empaths. You know what I'm saying? They know it. That's why they gotta move quickly. They're gonna be all up in their emotions about this. I know that's not what's in back of here. Neptune, intuition. So you are the real stars, star seeds, but they've been harvesting off you for a long ass time. Cycle. When I'm getting this circle right here, like they've been ciphering for a long time. Now, if you call all your power back, now it's returning. When you cleansing your energy and shit, now all this energy returning. It's like a windmill. It's like that ship, you know, power supply. You've been a power supply for a long time. The industry, a lot of things. A lot of things. You've been a power supply. You don't even know it. They've been pulling off your damn energy. Let's go. I don't got the time. Let's go. They said, can I do those later? Let me get the goddesses. Women first, and then the men. Okay. Women first, and then the men. Which ones I'm gonna use for the men? All right, I'm gonna use these, y'all. Yeah. Let's go. Goddesses. Let's go. Give me some for water. Intellect. So that deals with intellect, basically. Intellect. Communication, all that. Well, air deals with communication, but intellect. Give me some for water for the goddesses. Guess we're gonna use most of these cards today. Child, the demon is, I don't know, y'all. Nothing flip. Give me some for water. We have shame. So they wanted you in shame for being a star seed. Child. Or shame, you know, like body wise or something like that. They want you to feel ashamed, like you need to get the BBL. You need to get that BBL, y'all. Goddesses. They want you to feel ashamed about you being, you know, created in divine's image. You was already created in divine's image. So, okay, that's what they want you to be in your emotions about. 1910. It's going to be an ending to that cycle. Could have been something that happened in October. Sun, truth, exposure. So the truth going to be exposed. Also, work on your root chakras. Ladies. Okay, 34. Divine. That's divine. 7. That's a divine number. Uranus. Okay, star seeds. Atlantis. Indigos. Chosen ones. Whatever you want to say. This is sticking out. 14.5. Changes to worldliness. Your worthless. Worthiness. So it's gonna be changing to you. You're gonna already know the tea. Some tea gonna be spilled about your worthiness. 5. It's gonna be a change to that. And then stick it out, fearless love. You're gonna fearlessly love yourself, self-love. 7. Divine said, because you're created in his image, you should fiercely love yourself. Okay? Alluring. I'm just getting like sunflowers, somebody like sunflower seeds. Okay, something about honey. Okay. Something about honey. Give me something for moon. Something hidden. Feeling safe. So you're going to feel safe when this come out. You're going to start feeling safe. You see the sun coming up, the sunflowers and all that. Something about you feeling safe, even though it's hidden 4. You can see it 444 a lot. Divine lineage. You're going to feel safe with your divine lineage. 6, 46, 64. Something about the year 64. Okay, what year was that? What I said about them dresses, because I just seen it. It's, what is it? 1947? Something like that. Them dresses I'll be talking about. You're going to be feeling safe in your divine lineage. Okay? So, because this is after everything returns. Your power returns back to you. Because they've been ciphering off your divine lineage for a long ass time, Pluto. Endings, look, manifestations. For them blocking you from your manifestations this year, 9. Endings. It's going to be an end to that, all that shit coming back. What they stole, manifestations, endings. Okay, goddesses. Give me something for Saturn return. All your power returning back to you. Give me something for Saturn. Give me something for Saturn. Look, cosmic power. The cosmic power returning back to you. Saturn. Your real unions. Your gods. Okay. Yin and yang. Energy. 2. You could be seeing 222 a lot. Union. Wounded healer. Even though you was wounded, you heal. Are you going to be healing? I guess you're going to be healing quick from this shit. 15, 6. Okay? And then brazen. Then your manifestations coming. These are all your manifestations. Unions and your money back. The financial, your pinnacles, whatever that you lost from these people. 17, 8. Manifestations, affinity. Okay? The affinity sign. 8. You can be seeing 888, 222, 666. A lot. We're going to get those numbers for you. Ciao. What we got? We got 222. We got 888. Prosperity awaits. Financial abundance is coming your way. Be open to receive with gratitude. Okay. That's that 8. That's that brazen. Okay. Just pouring in. Manifestations. That give me that manifestation card. What's that? 8 of Cups. That's that. Yeah, 8. 8 of Cups. Wounded healer. 6. Give me 666. Give me 666. Do I even have 666? You can look it up on the phone. I don't even got 666 in here. All right. Oh, there you go. Balance and harmony, wounded healer. So you're going to find balance and harmony, even though you're wounded. Seek balance and harmony in all aspects of your life. It will lead to peace and success. Okay? I know. Let's go 2, 2, 2, 2. Let's go with that. Abundance and blessings. Saturn. This is under Saturn, like I told you. Abundance is flowing. There we go. Prosperity awaits. Abundance is flowing. 8. Abundance is flowing. Abundance is flowing towards you. Keep your thoughts positive, and watch your dreams manifest. Okay? That's that 222 right there. And then I seen love and connection. So right now it's about self-love, okay? Venus. All right. What the hell? All right, where the cars at? All right. We see that betrayal on top. Watch for these goddamn demons. Watch for these motherfuckers trying to connect to you and drain you like a spider, like a black widow or a black widower. Venus. I'm telling you, they drain your energy because you're an empath and you're chosen. Okay? You didn't feel safe for a while, but you're about to know the truth of why. There we go. Radical rebirth. So you're about to have a radical rebirth in your energy. Empath. 5 changes. 555. We're going to go get 555. We're going to get 999. Let's get 555. You can be seeing that number a lot. What am I doing? I'm just shuffling. Let's get 555. Abundant. Embrace change. A radical rebirth. Embrace change. Change is in the air. Embrace it as an opportunity for growth and transformation. A radical rebirth. Okay? So let's get 999. I'm going to just go ahead and get all the numbers for you. Self-love. Pluto. Manifestations. The foundation of all love is the self-love. The angels urge you to practice self-care and self-compassion, as this will lead you to more fulfilling and harmonious relationships. And you see how she's looking on there. Okay? All right. Let's get 666. We don't have 666 again. We don't have 66. Yes, we do. Balance and harmony. Divine lineage. With your divine lineage. We got 444. Let me get 444 because we got that with feeling safe. Okay. Feeling safe. 444. What's this about? Soulmate connection. Feeling safe. You're going to start feeling safe with your soulmate connections. We do got cosmic power out here. That's like a solar eclipse when y'all come together. Soulmate connection. Be open to meeting someone who resonates with your soul and brings deep love and understanding to your life. You're going to be feeling safe with that. Okay? So I read the 666, 7, 5, 222. And we got that out here already. Yep. So 7, 777. Get that number. Forgiveness, fearless love. Okay? Forgiveness, fearless love. Love can heal even the deepest wounds. The angels encourage you to forgive and to let go of the past grievances. In your relationships, allowing love to flourish and grow. And that's that divine lineage, part of that divine lineage too. Self-love, okay? Worthiness, okay? They made you feel some type of way. You need to get a BBL in order for you to, be in this industry or whatever this shit is right here. That's going to stop. That's going to end. Okay? You're going to have to learn how to accept this divine lineage right here. And then you're going to feel safe if you decide to get in the industry. You don't have to sign none of them goddamn devil contracts, sacrifice nobody, and all the other fucking shit. Whatever it is you want to do in life, you're going to feel safe after this. Worthiness. After this exposure. 5, embrace change, worthiness. So embrace that change. Self-love is important. Okay, truth. That's 7, forgiveness, truth. Just forgive these people, for they know not what they did. 19, okay, 10. So 10, 10. Alignment with purpose. You are in alignment with your life's purpose. Keep moving forward with confidence. Okay, intellect. That's with that water. Okay, shame. Keep moving forward with confidence. And then you got level up right here. Level up. Okay. You know what that is right there, right? What you connected to. If you don't know, now you know now. Let's get 1212, but we have it. If we don't have 1212, we're going to just look it up. There you go. Love and unity. Level up. Love and unity are surrounding you. Share your love with others and it will return to you. So this is all about shit, all this shit returning back to you. Your self-love, your abundance, your lover, your soulmate, and all this shit. Level up. Okay? Creative expression 2424. So that's what that shit is about right there. Okay? We did those. Let's go. Child, you're going to be feeling safe in a minute after all this shit is exposed about these demons harvesting off your energy. You know what I'm saying? They send up here harvesting off of people energy and shit. You the real star. You belong to the Ark of the Covenant. That's just plain and simple. That shit about to level up. Awakening. That's in back of there. Yemiya. So you might deal with the Orishas, Yemiya, Oya, you know, Batala, all that. Give me something for shame. So they've been trying to make you feel shameful for who you are, but you really the part of the Ark of the Covenant, which they've been harvesting off of. Making you feel ashamed of you being a part of the Ark of the Covenant, but yet still they're using your energy to flourish. That's crazy. Y'all real crazy with this shit. These demons real crazy. Give me something for the masculines with the water. Intellect, love blocks, dismantle hidden barriers. I'm gonna just read the bottom of it. Issues, honesty, secrets. So they've been trying to give you love blocks, masculines, from divine feminines. Hidden thorns, beware illusions, depths. And sending you out illusions and putting you in debt with karmics. Basically, no more romance, nothing. Like for the divine feminines, you've been illusions. You've been thinking the karmics is the divine feminines. They got more worth than, you know, the real, you know, divine feminines. You've been going for the BBLs instead of going for worthiness. Illusions. You get what I'm saying? Truth. So the truth about to come out. You've been going for people that don't know their worth compared to the women that do know their worth. You know what I'm saying? And they've been sending off this illusion because they've been harvested. Is what I'm getting off your energy. Okay? Truth. Give me something for truth for the masculines. Clouded vision. Truth, share, awareness. And this is over truth. Truth, share, awareness. So whatever clouded vision you had about divine feminines, share awareness. You about to be aware that's over the sun. Y'all are the sun gods, right? Yeah. Ticking clock. It's only a matter of time. Rushing, slower, savor. You're going to know how to slow down, savor a moment with a divine feminine. That's what you're supposed to be doing. You know, savoring your energy. They've been harvested. I mean, I'm seeing demons feasting. I'm seeing a vision of some dark ass place. And it's just a bunch of demons jumping on people, just tearing their ass up. Just that's crazy. Give me something for Uranus, star energy. Give me something for that. I just seen that shit. That shit is only a matter of time though for this illusions. Feeling safe, like shit getting cleared up. I heard even the air. You're gonna even smell it in the air. Like, you know how the air is now? Like, you can't... Remember back in the days, if you walk past trees or pine trees or flowers and shit, you used to be able to smell that shit. Now it seems like these goddamn dark-ass demons that clouded every fucking thing to fuck up. Even that shit is going to change up. Because I'm looking at this right here, feeling safe. You're going to be feeling safe to go in nature and all the other shit. You're going to start really like your senses is fucked up right now. Clouded vision, clouded smell, like your shit is just going to be heightened. Is what I'm getting. Masculines and feminines, eschewing energy. Feminine energy. Fearless love. Whirlwind. Confused, intense crisis. So you've been going through a crisis, turbulence. That's crazy. Uranus, star seeds, care, concern, gently. So they want you to be gentle towards divine feminines. They want you to have turbulence and whirlwinds, causing whirlwinds with a real divine feminine. Spirit speaks, advice, judgment, thoughts. And spirit been talking to you for a long ass time. Let you know what was going on. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm gonna just keep going. You'll get it when you get it. I'm not gonna keep preaching, teaching on it because it is Sunday. Y'all be like, oh, she thinks she a preacher. She thinks she a prophetess. Think what you ever want to think. I'm just telling you what's going on. What's happening today in the energy. So moon, hidden, feeling safe. You're going to find out a lot of shit that they was doing. You're going to start feeling safe. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? Divine lineage. You're going to start, this cloud of vision you had about your divine lineage, them motherfuckers was ciphering. I don't give a fuck. If you part of the Ark of the Covenant, these motherfuckers know it and they've been ciphering. And that's what's about to be exposed. They don't never talk about nothing spiritually in politics or anything like that. You notice? It's always, the only person I ever heard talk about something spiritual, and, you know, it was probably like 2 presidents. When Obama went to Egypt, you know what I'm saying? And when Trump said it's a witch hunt. Those are the only 2 things I ever heard spiritually, you know, which it is. It's a witch hunt. Like it's the healers against, it's a light. Basically, what he's trying to say is the light against the dark. They're trying to paint me out to be the Antichrist. And these people that's I'm going up against is really the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? Moon, lightning strikes. See what I'm saying? You got the divine feminine feeling safe finally because they're about to meet their real soulmate. And you got the ones when lightning strike, like, oh shit, man. That's why I've been getting karma and turbulence because I've been treating divine feminines like shit. Yeah, that's when you're gonna have your awakening, lightning strike, shock, empathy, renewal. You're gonna have empathy for this divine lineage. I've been fucking with my divine lineage. That's why I've been going through karma. Yeah, motherfucker. That's why you've been going through so much fucking karma and tower moments. Because you've been disrespecting your divine lineage. Yeah, your ancestors. Yeah, that's why. That's why. You ain't been going for, what's created in divine's image. You've been going for the illusion. Yeah, exactly. Yep, that's why. Lightning strikes. Lightning about to hit your ass. Yeah, exactly. Let's go. Pluto. Endings. Still a manifestations from people. All types of pentacles. It don't matter what it is. Homes, food, clothing, whatever the fuck it is a pinnacle. Okay. Manifestations. Child. Whatever you consider your manifestations. They got all that shit off your energy. Put it that way. And not only that, you've been going around disrespecting your ancestors, and you've been going around disrespecting real divine feminines for karmas. And then you wonder why you're going to do so much towers. Divine feminines too. Figure that out. Your own lineage. You've been disrespecting your own ancestors. Because I keep saying that we're reincarnated. So when you disrespect us, or you disrespect, a divine masculine, you actually disrespecting your ancestors. Took you a long time to figure that out, huh? I know that's right. Lone path. Single, solitude, regroup. Endings. So it's gonna be an end to you being single, masculines, because you're gonna need to regroup. Because this is where your manifestations at, wounded healer. Both of y'all come together as a wounded healer. Y'all done fought this battle. Okay, separately, but then cosmic powers, then you coming together. You know what I'm saying? Brazen. And that's where your manifestation comes. They know that. That's why they've been harvesting all divine feminine, divine masculine's energy. That's part of this Ark of the Covenant. The chalice, the Ark of the Covenant, they've been harvesting off both sides' energy. So it's not just one, it's both. Really, the divine feminine. They've been using the divine feminine to put them in shame. And y'all masculines been right along with it, putting them to shame for being who they are. They're not plastic, they're not none of that. And you've been going around putting the real cosmic beings to shame. Yeah. And divine put your ass to shame too, didn't it? And divine feminine. You know what I'm saying? Go both ways. Yeah. You'll figure this out when you get with your divine being, when y'all start manifesting. You know, y'all both separately called your power back from all times, cosmos and all that shit. Now, because basically it's astro. It's like basically astro. It got a lot to do with the cosmos. That's why they don't like you to talk about the cosmos. They know they've been getting energy from the cosmos, draining your fucking energy. Look, laid to rest. That shit about to be laid to rest. Hey, yeah, I'm trying to tell you. You're about to find this out. This shit about to be exposed. Like, what? You're going to be like, how it's going to be exposed? Maybe exposed to you, especially if you're a few kids, like I am. It's going to be exposed to you in many different ways. You're going to find this out. Why you been going, lightning strikes all the time. And they know it. They had y'all going at it. They had y'all going at it like y'all was the demons and not the angels. Figure that out. And they just been celebrating, having a party, watching you, take out your divine feminine, watching you go argue with your divine masculine, watching y'all go at it. While they over there harvesting off your motherfucking energy, clouding your vision, what's really going on spiritually. And they just been harvesting and they've been getting these cars, money, houses, mansions, and that shit belong to you. Figure that out. That shit really actually belong to you. They've been taking all your shit and causing confusion and towers in your life to basically, send off an illusion. Like, they ain't gonna never wake up. What they call woke. They ain't gonna never wake up to what's going on. We just keep harvesting. So, be my guest. But it's gonna come together after all this shit is exposed. You see when people start awakening during this Aquarius season, you see all this shit going on in the industry now. You had something to do with that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you start being woke or whatever they call it, I don't call it being woke. I call it being awakened, knowing exactly who your divine lineage is, and you start activating that shit, activating your plasma, okay? Your electrons. You taking all your power back from the cosmos, whatever you want to say, because you are connected to the cosmos. I explain this. I'm not explaining it no more. Yeah. Your Akashic records, basically. They've been stealing out your Akashic records. So you got to go in and rewrite your shit once you awaken. You know what I'm saying? You got to erase what they put in your Akashic. So basically, you're going to be in poverty and not going to take your shit. That's basically what they're saying. You're going to be in poverty, whatever poverty is, because I don't believe in poverty. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that word, poverty. You impoverish. You poverty. I don't believe in that shit. Nobody's impoverished. Especially with this bloodline. But they was trying to make you impoverished, be out in the streets and shit. They needed you whereas though they can destroy you. They needed you to be destroyed because they was harvesting off your energy. But I'm trying to figure out, after you gone, how they still harvest off your so they still got your Akashic records open, basically. Okay, radical rebirth. Oh no, cosmic power, a wounded healer, and brazen. This is where y'all don't understand. This is where this come from, this manifestation. If they could break homes up, divine feminines and divine masculines up, they'll be able to harvest off one energy and the other energy. Get it? If they can separate the yin and yang energy that brings cosmic power, that's why it says cosmic. Electrons, two electrons coming together, that's how you manifest. Y'all can manifest separately. But if they could bring both of y'all down and use your electrons, which is Akashic records is like the cosmos. That's the records being held in the cosmos. They know they could break y'all separately. That's why y'all need to be separate. So they could break you down separately. Okay? And that's your cosmic records hold your manifestations, in it, in the cosmos. That's what I'm saying. They know that. Yeah. And they've been stealing out of it. Hi. They've been stealing out of it. And y'all just been too blinded to see. That's why they put all this imagery in front of you, especially y'all masculines, what a real divine feminine look like. So a real divine feminine looks plastic, right? All plastic. That's what a real divine feminine look like. Or I thought, we was created in divine's image. So they took away the divine image and put it in plastic. You might want to make plastic bottles out of that shit, motherfuckers. Them plastic bottles is being recycled. The fuck is this shit? Yeah, y'all gonna start awakening to that fact. This is divine lineage. And they keep having you go through karma, both of y'all, because they had y'all going at it, lightning strikes. And you're not paying attention. Like, why am I keep going through this tower? They want you in the tower. They want you like homeless so they can harvest. Like, think about it. If you have it's like going, the more they harvest off your energy, the more you go into poverty. So they call it. The more you go into poverty, the more they harvest. They're getting richer, you're getting poor. You know that saying about the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? Yeah, they know that because what they be doing is harvesting off your fucking energy, your star seed energy, your electrons. Like, how you gonna activate somebody else's electrons for them? So they actually activated your electrons. If you don't catch on soon enough, all these motherfuckers harvesting off your shit. Now you about to have a radical rebirth. If you would have caught it in time, man, you probably wouldn't impoverished out in the motherfucker. Why you think you kept going through tower moments, like finding a place to stay, or they want you in this cycle of trying to find a place to stay, or they be doing them cycles every so often. You be going through that cycle of like, damn, I just lost my apartment. You lose your job, some shit like that. They need you impoverished. These motherfuckers need you impoverished. If you out, underneath a goddamn bridge, some goddamn where sleeping. Okay, prime example. Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry was homeless for a long time. Now look how much money he making now. He didn't took his power back. You know what I'm saying? That's what they mean by taking your power back. You activate your electrons. So whatever he was doing, meditating or whatever he was doing, praying or whatever it is, but I really think meditation, he was like, fuck that. I'm taking my cosmic records back. Okay? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Radical rebirth. Child, let's tell you something. You need to take your power back. See, and look at that. See what I'm saying, y'all? You see what I'm saying, right? That's not your cosmic being. Let's put it that way. That's not your cosmic being. Plain and simple. Problems harvesting off your kids' energy. That's how them devils do, though. You part of this Ark of the Covenant, they be harvested. You got to have that awakening. You got to call your power back. I call my power back from all times. I don't know if you know that social site. They have a social site where it's on YouTube. And all you got to do is type in there, I call all my power back. Do that shit every day. Call your power back. He could have been harvested. Y'all don't think demons do that? That's why some demons, they're innocent. Children are innocent. And they got that pure energy. Y'all don't be thinking spiritually. Y'all get some of these men come in and they harvest off your energy, especially if you got a divine light, your energy. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power supply. That is a lot of power supply. You got 3 kids and it's you. That man sitting up there harvesting all y'all energy. That man probably ain't even working. He ain't got to work. You his power supply. That's why most of these demons come in, you know, in flesh, and they lay on the couch. All they gotta do is lay on the couch. And you're impacted, so you're gonna be like, oh, I wanna look out for you. I wanna pay your bills. You ain't gotta pay no bills. The sex is so good. Of course that demon ain't gonna make that sex good. They know what the hell they doing. And not only that, harvesting off your children, and they're going there and eat all the food up from your children. And they harvest off your child's energy because they made them angry. You ate all my damn cereal, demon. Seems to me you ain't got to pay no bills. Y'all divine feminine need to wake the fuck up, man. Y'all be looking at shit on a physical level, but if you're awakened, you look up shit at the spiritual level. Like you were harvesting off our energy up in this house. Everything was good before your demonic ass came up in this motherfucker. And your kids be trying to tell you because they pure and innocent, like, mommy, I don't like them. And you so infatuated with the dick, the cosmic dick, so they can harvest your energy and put some sex magic on you. Now you got clouded vision, man or woman, and you'll let these demons come in flesh, pretend like they're something that they're not, and all they gotta do is lay on the couch and harvest everybody energy in that motherfucking house. Now they done ripped your family apart and did all types of shit, just laying there. Y'all weird. Y'all weird, man. Y'all weird. Like, really think about that. They want you to feel shameful about your divine lineage. Why should you when they're the fucking ones harvesting off the shit? Then if it's so shameful, why the fuck is you harvesting, devil? If I should feel ashamed of my divine lineage, why the fuck do you want it so bad? Doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck would I feel why would the fuck I'm made in his image? Why the fuck would I feel shameful about that demon? You should be shameful for being a fucking demon. That's what you should feel ashamed of. Look, shining star. See what I'm saying? That star energy. Radical rebirth. Omen meaning destiny. You have a meaning, you have a destiny. Omen. They always send in some type of bad omen. You're a bad omen. That's what they'll tell you. Before you have a radical rebirth, you're a bad omen. You're a bad omen. You're a bad omen. Nah, motherfucker, I'm a good omen, motherfucker. Stop sending out these goddamn illusions. You want to harvest all my energy or destiny swap. Destiny swap. Stars. I just said it. A lot of these motherfucking stars been harvesting off star seeds this level up so they can get a level up. See what I'm saying? Ark of the Covenant, divine lineage. They'll talk all that shit. They'll talk all that shit. You ain't shit until you have this, until you have that. That's what them videos be about. You ain't shit until you have this watch. You ain't shit until you have this chain. You ain't shit until you have these BBLs. You ain't shit. Well, bitch, what I see, even from Love and Hip Hop, you can have the baddest body in the world, bitch. Your ass still gonna be left. And that man's harvesting off your motherfucking energy. That's what I saw. You can be the baddest bitch in the whole motherfucking world. They say Halle Berry was the most beautiful woman in the world, which I don't know how you can say that. Did you go through the whole world of women? I never understood that. The most beautiful woman in the world. How? It's always a celebrity, the most beautiful woman in the world. No, there's no way. Unless she, cloak her energy. The fuck out of here. Or glamour or feeding off somebody else's energy. Omen, meaning destiny. So when y'all be doing that on top of your Christmas tree, omen, meaning destiny. And it's almost connected to that. You know why they put the star on top of it? Because the star was the one that guided the three wise men to come bring the frankincense, the myrrh, the gold. Why the fuck you putting it on top of your Christmas tree? And then they say Santa Claus bringing you gifts. Put it together, y'all. Santa Claus bringing you gifts. Just like they brought Yahshua gifts. Gold, myrrh, frankincense. But you don't want buying the gifts. You don't want spending the money. At the same time, they harvesting off your energy. They want you to put that star up there. Child, they want you to put the star up there, and you the one they harvesting off your star energy. Radical rebirth. They get a radical rebirth all the time off your star energy, masculines. Or this go to wounded healer, cosmic power, and brazen star. Both of y'all star seeds. You know what I'm saying? And they harvest off both of y'all. Both of y'all be in the house hanging up the star. Y'all, child, y'all be up there. Get your child to hang up the star. That's what we bringing you gifts. Child, you part of the divine lead. That's what we bringing you gifts. See how they harvest? You go out here buy all these goddamn gifts, and that's what we bring you gifts. Talking about Santa Claus come and do the chimney, bring your kids some gifts. I wish you would come to my goddamn chimney. And then still harvesting, you gotta leave them out some milk and cookies. Child. In order for him to leave the gifts, you gotta leave him out some milk and cookies. Only thing that's left is the empty glass and some bread and some crumbs. You see what I'm saying? Breadcrumb in your ass. They're just letting you know they breadcrumb in your ass. Like, what the fuck? Santa Claus gonna come, drink my milk, bring some gifts, and then leave breadcrumbs. He ain't even clean up behind himself. Wow. Child, y'all can say I go too deep with that shit, but it's the truth. He ain't even clean up behind himself. He ain't rinse the fucking glass out. He ain't washed the motherfucking plate before he left. He just leaves. He just let you know you being breadcrumb. It's like you give me what I want, and I give you what you want, which is not shit. Breadcrumbs, crumbs. That's crazy. Radical rebirth. What I just got out. What I just picked up. Give me what I want, and you really don't get much. Oh, you spent the money. You made me illusions. You sending your children out illusions for me. Like I'm the real good guy and you're basically the bad guy. You gotta pay attention to that shit. They're making your parents, they're making y'all look like y'all the bad guys, basically, and they want this big ass man with a beard to say that he's the one giving them these damn gifts. And leave him out some milk, even the tooth fairy. Pay attention to that. I'm gonna leave some money underneath your pillow. Why the fuck is you in my child room late at night sneaking money underneath their pillow? Under their crown chakra. Why the fuck you doing that? Y'all better pay attention out here. They keep trying to show you spiritually what the fuck going on, but y'all be sitting up here like, oh, we're gonna just keep that illusion off. They kicked you out the picture and put all these other motherfuckers in place of you, the parents of these divine children, these star seeds. From the very beginning when they come out the womb. Yeah, let's paint the picture of these star seeds. Put them out the picture. They ain't doing shit. We the real motherfucking stars out this bitch because we the one harvesting off your fucking energy, your plasma. You know what I'm saying? Your electrons. And that's funny how I'm like, the electron, the star, electrons, cosmos. You know the star deals with the cosmos. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Think about it. They push you out of everything. Your child lose a teeth. You got a fairy godmother. Oh, that's your godmother? I never seen a bitch before. Where she at? It's always a stranger going up in your children's room. It's always a stranger. If it ain't the boogeyman, it's some other strange character. Easter bunny. Shit like that. Child, y'all better pay attention. Balance. You know how to bring it. Today we're in Libra today, too. We're in waning crescent and Libra. Balance and justice. We're in the waning crescent. So I'm going to read the waning crescent for you. You need to call all your power back from all times. Go on YouTube. Go on YouTube. Or you need to print it out. Get it in the mirror. Say that every fucking day. That's what you need to do. Clean your energy out. Start cleaning your energy out with salt, Himalayan salt. taking your spiritual baths, trying to tell you, miss chances. They had you keep missing chances over and over again for this radical rebirth. They knew what they was doing because they was causing all this chaos. Lightning strikes. Yeah, go ahead. Disrespect your divine feminine, your cosmic being. Go ahead, disrespect your soulmate. Go ahead, disrespect your divine feminine, divine masculine. So we can bring. We already know divine gonna bring you a tower. You're gonna be so concentrated on that tower, you ain't gonna be thinking about us harvesting your star energy. Yeah. Absent, lonely, present. Radical rebirth. You ain't even present to stand in front of divine. You so busy, they got you so worried about this tower, you keep bringing yourself, you're not even present. When they call your name, just call my name and I'll come running. I just heard that name. You ain't even present for divine to call your name. Like, where you at? For this radical rebirth. Divine masculine and feminine. Where you at? You keep missing, you absent. You keep missing, chances. Present. You know how you're supposed to be like present? You know what I'm saying? Your ass ain't even in. They're like, damn, you more concentrated on the damn devil than you concentrating on me. God damn, you absent from every time I'm calling your name, your ass is absent. Where you at? Chasing BBLs and shit like that. Fat booties. Shit like that. Then you be wondering how I lost everything because you ain't even present for your own meeting with divine. Come on, man. Come on now. Come on. Temporary relief, illusion, danger, therapy. You just, like I said, you out there chasing temporary relief. Child, please. Child, please. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead with it. Go ahead with it. Go ahead with it. Go ahead with it. Temporary relief. It's just like a pain pill. Temporary relief. And then you get addicted to it. A pain pill, right? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Miss Chance, you never present when divine calling your name. Never present. You busy worried about the devil. Child, please. Child, please. Man, give me something. Why divine giving me these uploads? Because he wants somebody to hear this. People need to hear this right now. Yup. You never present. You know how you in school, you be like, present? They call your name? Look. Radical rebirth. Look at this shit. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Changes. In order for changes to happen, you got to show up, don't you? You never present. You too busy chasing illusions. Temporary relief. Shit that's just temporary. And they know you're going to do that. Yeah. They know you're going to do that shit. You supposed to be having a radical rebirth. Some changes supposed to be happening in your life. 5. You ain't getting it. Because you ain't never present. The fuck? Your hand ain't never raised. The only time your hand raised is when now the devil done destroyed your ass for the temporary relief. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. When I'm picking up karmics, toxic, legal. You be going, they start taking, you do all types of shit. They make sure they keep the cycle going, don't they? So you can never be present. I know that's right. You can never be present for your constant records to be open. I know that's right. I know that's right. Karmics. Chasing karmas, legal issues that gives you legal issues and very, very toxic. Consequences. You know there's consequences to pay, don't you? Death. And then you got to start all over again. See what I'm saying? This is a never-ending cycle with these karmics. Third parties, haters, lesson learned. You're going to keep learning a lesson. You can never raise your hand at this, meeting. The divine, you ready for a radical rebirth? They're like, Jessica. Nobody, where's Jessica? I heard Jessica, you don't hear nothing. They ain't got you wrapped up in some type of cycle. You never present. Only time you come back is, I apologize. That's the only time you present. I wasn't here for the meeting. I know. I was going through so much. Yeah, I know that's the fuck right. Yeah. That's the only time you present. And that's at that time the meeting is adjourned. The meeting been adjourned. You just sitting there in an empty ass fucking chair. Somebody already called your name. You just like, I already called your name like 2 years ago. Where was you? I was just going through so much. I was shattered. I was asking where you was at. I was calling your name. Asked you, was you present? Where was you at? This not even supposed to be in there. What's this? Boundaries. No, drawing the line, enough is enough with these karmas. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Getting out of this toxic situation quick. You already supposed to have been awakened. So they can't harvest off your energy. We all went through it. Child have we all been through it. They've been set in traps, tension. I told you temporary relief. You out here taking aspirins and shit. Family, blood ties, inner circle. You know, going through tension. They always gonna keep you busy. The devil gotta keep you busy so they can keep harvesting. What part you don't understand? They gotta keep your mind, body, and soul busy all the fucking time, whether sex or whatever. They gotta keep you in lust. They gotta keep you in fear. They gotta do something so you won't be present at this meeting or this radical rebirth. Paranoid. They need you in fear. They need you paranoid. All of the above. Child, lust. I told you. You supposed to be present at this damn meeting. Follow your dreams. Make up your mind. Believe in yourself. Radical rebirth. That's where you supposed to be at. Pull. You supposed to pull them motherfuckers and set boundaries. You supposed to be pulling on them motherfuckers like, I got to go. I don't give a fuck what you say, devil. I got to go. I got to be present for this damn meeting. We having a meeting. They always be having meetings on you, these demons. They always having meetings about, okay, this psychopath. Told you, they always have a meeting on you. You dealing with psychopaths. Karmics. Wasting time. Look at you, time. They wasting your time. You're wasting divine time. They want you to waste divine time. They want you to waste your time. When you know you're supposed to be somewhere. You got somewhere to be. The fuck are you talking about? Lust. But they'll always stop you with this lust. Look at her pulling on the hand, pulling on her hand. Come back. Lust. Yeah, that's how they keep getting your energy too, with lust. Crazy. Archangel Michael always got to step in because you always start getting to that point where you hopeless. I feel trapped. You need to go rest and recharge so you can have your glow up, radical rebirth, waves of emotions. You come and sit in front of Divine with all these waves of emotions. Divine, like, I don't give a fuck about all that. What did I tell you to do? What mission I sent you on? I don't give a fuck about the devil. You shouldn't either. But okay. You know these motherfuckers abusive, conveying, unpredictable. You came across these demons plenty of times. You know what they're here for. So, I mean, I don't want to hear that waves of emotion, worry, fear. I'm scared of the devil. I'm scared of this psychopath demon. Fuck that demon. You're made in the image of me. Why do you fear them? And I already told you, the victory is already, you already got the victory. Why the fuck is you worried about this? Wishful thinking. Y'all be crazy out here, man. We all been through it though, established. You supposed to be established by now. Them motherfuckers getting established off your energy and you just sitting there daydreaming. You never show up for this meeting. You just sitting up there like, oh. They keep getting established, getting ups on your shit. Level up. They keep leveling up on your shit. Child, daydreaming. All you get to do is daydream. That's your shit. Look, laughter, happiness, joy, healing. It's where you supposed to be at. That's why I said they be laughing about this shit. They be laughing about this shit. They know exactly what they doing. Harvesting off your fucking energy. They get a level up and they start laughing. Your head's in the clouds, delusion, hopes, and dreams. You just hoping and you just dreaming. I wish I could be just like that person. You can be. Them the ones harvesting off your goddamn energy. That's not their energy. That's your shit. You the star seed. The hell you talking about? That's why you never showing up for this meeting. Because then you will have an awakening. You will know. They're making sure you don't go to this meeting with Divine. They're making sure that you see her hands glowing. They're making sure you don't go to this meeting. You don't have this meeting with Divine. You never awaken. You're going to just sit there and daydream all your life. That's crazy. Just longing. They know what they doing. You just sitting there longing. And they over there laughing. Look at us getting up, leveling up, leveling up. Then on their rap song, they be talking about we got cars, we got 15 cars. Y'all done seen that show. What's that show? I'm not saying all the stars do that. I'm saying most of them know how to do that shit, harvest. They find somebody to harvest off of. They look into your Casa records. They be in secret societies. They look into your Casa records and then they start harvesting. That's what I'm saying. But this shit about to go down soon because this shit about to be exposed, blow up. They are like they wear the halo. You really the one that wear the halo, and you need to be charged, or you about to start recharging. That's why I said this hidden shit is about to end, and you about to call all your power back. Saturn, you about to have this glow up. They've been having you in waves of emotions for a long time. You always got to keep recharging, charging off these waves of emotions, like you surfboard. Surfboard, bringing all that wood, bringing all that wood. Surfboard. Yeah, they've been doing this for a long ass time. And they be sitting back laughing like, look at us. Look at us. We getting paper. Look at me now. Look at me now. Fresher than a motherfucker. They say it all them so your ass be homeless out in the streets. They be harvesting off your energy. Look at me now. Look at me now. Fresh than, but you don't realize they get karma too off of doing this. Like putting you in debt, a star seed. That's why they be going to jail. That's why all this shit be happening. That's why they be getting so much beef. Because Divine be like, okay, well, you know what? You know, since you want to get established off, know some consequences you have to pay for that. It's consequences for everybody. Okay? And they be dealing with karmics. So since you want to go on they want to suffer your consequences. I mean, the same thing, basically. Basically, they want your karma too. When you ask for their Casa records, you're getting their karma too. The shit they supposed to be going through. You wanted to swap, right? Destinies. You got to go do their karma too. So like when they going to jail and shit, and they been harvesting off your shit, okay? Yeah, that's supposed to be you. Since you wanted the destiny swap so goddamn much. That's like I told them. You can have that part. The other shit I went through, you can pay consequences. Them karmic debts that motherfuckers owe. So they want to take your whole Casa records. Hey, you can't skip over shit. You can't skip over karma. Since you wanted the destiny swap. Tick tock. Tick tock. Yeah. Hidden thorns. That's what they don't know. They be getting, look at me now. Look at all that shit they be going through. Look at all that shit. Some of them can't get like movie deals no more. Shit like that. Child. They can't get movie deals no more. Nobody want to work with them. A lot of people, sponsors, be taking their shit back from them. Yeah, you wanted it, didn't you? That's part of your karma. For being toxic. They know what they be doing out this bitch. Y'all gotta wake up though. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta be the one to wake up. Plain and simple what they've been doing. I'm not saying every star, but it's coming out. The ones that's being exposed, that's doing it, is being exposed. Not just in the industry, but they send these motherfuckers right here towards the divine lineage. They send people to be able to keep harvesting off your energy so they can survive. You understand what I'm saying? Regular people out in the motherfucking street. These motherfuckers will send these handlers in. Keep them busy. You need to keep them busy. You need to keep their mind, body, and soul fucked up until they end up in poverty. And y'all have not even realized that, right? That's why you always going through this cycle, because there's somebody harvesting off your Casa records. It's somebody harvesting off your Casa record. What you supposed to have, they keep harvesting. This shit about to end up. You about to feel this release by the winter. By the winter. Yeah. December. There's a lot going on. So it's about to be a cold ass winter. A cold ass day in hell. Yeah. Power supply. Call all your power back. And this is even like a star. Well, that's like a, whatever they call it, a snowflake. Yeah, these motherfuckers crazy. They've been harvesting all people's energy, even your children. Sending people in to just lay on the couch and just harvest. Breadcrumbing the fuck out you. And you just look at it like it's a human being laying on that goddamn couch, huh? That's a harvester. That's a demon. That's why I said it's not a battle against flesh and blood, but it's a battle against dark principalities. So that means you have to open your eyes. What's hidden? Moon. It is what it is. Motherfuckers just sitting there harvesting up all y'all damn energy. That's crazy. Then you allow them to come in there and harvest out your children energy. Y'all just allow this shit next year. You're going to be good by to 2025, and next year is going to be good. You know what I'm saying? Just say 2020, you know, when it was wearing a mask and shit, that COVID-19, that was a way of harvesting your fucking energy. Everybody had to be in the house, isolated, so they can continue harvesting. Because there was too many people awakening. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, they had to let you back outside. Now they send the handlers in. Now they watching you 24 hours a day. Now they following you. Now they gang stalking. To harvest off energy. They do anything to harvest. It's something about next year, March. Your birthday could be in March. Very, very soon. This winter. Allow things to come. Okay? Just allow things to come. This energy about to be cleared the fuck up, man. I heard a power windmill. It's something about a windmill. So that's like power supply. Something about a windmill. That's how they've been doing it. That's crazy. They've been harvesting. That's why when everybody awakened, that's why all this shit going on. Motherfucker getting exposed. Now, see, the dark principle, now your power coming back. So they can't harvest off your energy. So guess what happens? They got to pay consequences. Now look like all of them getting exposed and shit. See that? See what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? They try to expose you, defame your character, but you are the star. You're going through the same, think about it. You're going through the same thing as the stars going through because they destiny swap. Some of them did. The same thing, defaming your character. You got to defend yourself on social media. I mean, so that tell you who is the star. You know what I'm saying? You actually is the star seed. You the star seed. They've been hard. You going to do the same exact thing. Paparazzi, gang stalking is just like paparazzi. Gang stalking is just like paparazzi following you everywhere. Think about it. I bet you any my money if you go jot down everything that a star go through from beginning to the end, I guarantee you it's going to be the same thing. So how are you any different? Some of them stars are, you know, star seeds. Aaliyah was a star seed. They really wanted her energy. You see how good she was? August. Your birthday could be in August, March, something in March, something in August. It's worth waiting for. But right now is not the right time. November, we're in November. Take a break. Rest and recharge. Get your energy back. That's what I'm saying. You got to get your energy back. Rest and recharge. Self-care. Start doing all that because when this energy come back, you know, it's going to be strong. As many, you know, since a child, if they've been doing this to you, think of how much energy coming back. You're going to really need to rest and recharge. Think of how much energy is coming the fuck back since a child. And all the manifestations. Child. I heard Dave Chappelle, I'm rich, bitch. Think about all that. All them souls they took out your family and shit. They took your family out. They're gonna get wicked on them. Because they here now. They're about to get wicked with these demons. They're about to go ham on them. And that's why Divine saying just rest and recharge. You ain't got nothing to worry about. If you came up to your meeting for your radical rebirth, you had your awakening, child, you ain't got to say nothing to a devil. Take a break from the devil. That's what he's saying. Take a break from the devil. November. Take a break from these demons. Okay? Self-care. Just keep self-care. I was sitting up here. I made me some facial scrub that's supposed to get rid of, fine lines and wrinkles and lift your face up and shit. Shit like that. Some of y'all women, I'll show it with coffee, Vaseline, and yeast. Okay? Yeah. Make your own products. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've been doing. Yeah, shit like that. Self-care. Fuck. Like Divine said, I don't give a fuck about all your excuses. Give a fuck about none of your... Anybody in the Bible never had an excuse for Divine. They had questions, but they never had an excuse. You notice that? Yeah, y'all better... It's just rest and recharge. Take a break from the devils. When this shit be exposed, just be prepared for all your energy, your money, whatever, coming back. Radical rebirth. 5 changes. That's all you got to get ready for. You ain't got to be out here arguing with these demons. You ain't got to be out here going back and forth with no devil. No shit like that. No, what I'm going to do, devil, is make sure every time you think you pulling on my energy, what I'm going to do is keep activating my electrons, charging myself, my chakras, and keep calling on my power back, writing my affirmations. And every time you talk shit about me, just like y'all got established off my energy, I'm going to just be blinging out this motherfucker. That's what the fuck I'm doing. Every time you talk shit, I'm going to just do something better for myself. Yeah, with confidence. Clean your lungs out. Detox. We got that 4-day diet coming up. So y'all know I ain't going to be smoking on here. Hard. Let me tell you, it's going to be hard, but I know it's going to be good for me. You know what I'm saying? And, So whatever your creativity is, whatever God gives, y'all need to pick that up, take a break, and go ahead and pick that shit up. If it's sewing, if it's knitting, if it's piano, if it's singing, y'all can be practicing right now. Concentrate on that. I don't give a fuck what the devil try to bring to you. Don't let them stop you. Don't let them get in your ear. Don't let them nothing. They try to get your attention. They'll try every which way to get your attention. I told you so you won't show up for that meeting with Divine. But you go ahead and be absent again. Not getting graded on your progress. You just go ahead and make another fucking excuse. Y'all probably, some of y'all been doing this for 70 years. 70 years old. Ain't being present. Never been sitting in that chair. I don't give a fuck what the devil say. I don't give a fuck what the devil do. We already know the devil. By now, this age, you should know the devil. The devil's cunning. The devil's deceitful. The devil's here to rob, kill, destroy. You should know this by the story of Job. You know the story of Job. That's all you need to say. Just go right there. Exactly how the devil do. He likes to destroy, she, whatever you believe, likes to destroy, and he uses people to destroy everything around. He even used Job's wife to tell him to give up. That's the devil jumping in people's bodies, friends and shit. You need to just give up. Don't show up for that meeting. You need to just give up. That's what a demon will tell you. You might well start so I can keep harvesting. You might well give up so I can keep harvesting all this around you. That's basically telling you he harvests all that shit. His family, harvest off all that shit. Cattle, all that shit. Energy vampire. The devil is a vampire. Suck everything. Suck the life out you. Drain you the fuck dry. That's what they there for. To drain your energy and just drain you the fuck dry. That's all the fuck they do. You're an earth angel. Like, why is you sitting up there letting the devil win over you? Why are you letting the devil steal your soul? I said steal it. That's what they doing, steal it. Oh, child. Y'all let them steal it instead of calling all your power back. If a lot of people that's awakening start doing that, you're going to start seeing a major shift. I'm trying to tell you. I seen Louis Farrakhan today, right? You know what Louis Farrakhan said about Trump? He said that he a gangster. He said Trump is a gangster and he's God chosen. Louis Farrakhan said that. Go watch it. It's on YouTube. What Farrakhan said about Trump. He's a God chosen. That's why I say he's very spiritual. But just like you, they're going to put out illusions that you a Satanist, you're a devil, you do all types of bad shit. You just, whatever projection, they're going to put it on you. They ain't going to never let you see the illusion. You got illusions put on your, your eyes, spiritual eyes. They ain't going to never let you see somebody that's good. Just like you. You got to think about that. They do the same fucking thing to you. Put illusions out, projections out. You're this, you're that. But it's after no bitch or demon, it's you. You're the hoe. You're the bitch. You're the succubus. You're the incubus. You're the one that, can't keep a hold on the relationship because you're a fucking demon. You want to come in and drain motherfuckers' energy and life out of them. You're the fucking demon, bitch. You're the demon. You're the trap. You're the setup. You're the plot. You've been plotting. They plot as soon as they come in. They know exactly what they came here to do. Just like you should know exactly what you came here to do. But a lot of y'all got off your mission. Divine don't want to hear no fucking excuses. None. You have no excuse. Especially you 70 years old. What wisdom have you learned? How teachable are you? If you already know how these demons come, you supposed to already know. You supposed to be karate kid they ass. On that karate chop shit. Wax on, wax the fuck off. Soon as they start that shit, bye. Fall. So something about this fall, okay? Or something about the fall. I'm telling you, this shit is about to go down, man. All you got to do is earth angels, rest and recharge. All this energy, you call all your power back, you do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? Shame, divine from they want you to feel shameful because you don't have a big breast, big titties, and all this other fucking shit. Give a fuck about that shit. That's flesh. You supposed to be with somebody that's, that you was connected to from the beginning any goddamn way. Why the fuck do you care about these karmas that they keep sending in? Why the fuck do you care about these demons? You don't give a fuck what they think. Because in the end times, divine don't care about the excuses. Divine don't care about what they think. And you shouldn't care. I don't care. Fuck out of here. A special date today. Well, this is your special. Allow things to come in a few weeks. It's not too late. Okay? Tomorrow. Something about all these days. You just self-care and you recharge. December. So, I told you in the winter, December, something coming this year. Before the New Year's. You know what I'm saying? Surprise. You're going to be stop waiting. That shit, that radical rebirth going to be coming back. All that shit, energy they took out the Ark of the Covenant, basically. It's going to be an awakening. You know what I'm saying? Rebirth. Harvesting off of people's fucking energy. That energy coming right the fuck back. You ain't harvesting off nobody. That's why you just going to have to rest and recharge and allow this shit to come back. Allow this shit to come, man. It's about to be a great fall. A civilization. All the shit they've been doing. Even though people in Africa, y'all didn't even think about that. They've been harvesting off their energy. These people in Africa are not supposed to be in poverty. Y'all been out here harvesting off their energy. Now you gotta breadcrumb them when they need food and shit. Okay, we'll drop off some rice. We'll drop off some beans, peanut butter, but we got to keep them in poverty. See what I'm saying? We got to keep them in poverty so we can keep harvesting. They are very spiritual beings. Africans are very spiritual. Egypt, cosmic beings, spiritual beings. We got to keep harvesting off the energy and keep them impoverished. Same shit they was doing to you. It don't matter where you at all around the world. They've been harvested. Oh, we'll build up a little charity for you and we won't give y'all the fucking money. Harvest it. That's a part of harvesting it too. If you're making up, you know, little GoFundMes and shit like that to feed the children, fund and shit, and you never give them the fucking money, you give them what you want to give them. All that money y'all harvesting, they should have steak and eggs and shit on their goddamn plate. You give them rice and beans and shit like that just to keep them enough, bread and shit, and water. Just enough. Using them, harvesting the breadcrumbs. That's all right. They're gonna get all that shit back. And you don't want to put them in poverty. The illusions. That's what I'm telling you. They the one went over there and put them in poverty. How the hell y'all got running water to wash your ass? How the hell you ain't got no damn food? How the hell you can't grow food? If you ain't got no water, you can't grow shit, right? Purposely did that shit. Then you got these stars going over there acting like they really doing something. I'm gonna make a school. I'm gonna make this. How the fuck they don't have a school? Intellect. They don't want them to have no intellect. That they harvesting their energy, but they spiritual. They know what the fuck going on. It's like blackmail. You gonna starve to death if you use your spirituality. If you even awaken to what the fuck we doing, or if you even tell anybody. It's basically like blackmail. We'll come bring you food every now and then. You ain't get no water to wash, nothing like that. We got to keep harvesting off your fucking energy. We got to use you to harvest. I'm just trying to tell y'all need to wake up to this shit. But it's about to be a radical rebirth. Everything that you stole coming back 100-fold. And that rhyme. Everything you stole coming back 100-fold. Trust that. It's coming to a fucking end. And then they kept you going against a real divine feminine or divine masculine. They kept it like that so they can harvest off your energy separately. Household, separate. Walk away. We'll get you with a karmic, get them with a karmic, so we can keep harvesting, off your energy separately. You know what I'm saying? And then at the same time, for you doing that, going against divine, we already know you're going to get karma. There's consequences to pay. Y'all not even recognizing that. But at the same time, you harvesting, you going to do fucking karma your damn self. So when we go to consequences, your ass go to consequences. For even harvesting. Consequences behind that too. But they don't know. So obviously they don't do too much studying. Y'all need to think about that. Them motherfuckers been harvesting off them Africans for a long ass time, and those some spiritual beings. Very spiritual beings. They believe in like the Orishas and things like that, and spiritual practices. Not no voodoo. Some of them believe in voodoo, but it was used to manifest. They took that shit away from them. You're not gonna manifest. Since you taught us how to manifest, we're gonna go use it for ourselves and breadcrumb your ass. Here's some bread and water. They don't even give them no damn meat. That's crazy. That's crazy when you think about it. They don't even give them no meat. They don't get no meat. They just get rice and beans and some bread and some water. They don't even get water, you know, to really wash their ass. I think Akon had an awakening. He probably seen spiritually what was going on. That's why Akon, after he did that, went over there. You know, does anybody go over there and help them Africans? They don't do music no more. Yeah, exactly like that. Y'all need to pay attention to that shit. Y'all need to pay attention to that shit. You went over there and helped them, and you know we harvesting off their energy. Now you don't got no music, you know, life no more. You don't want to help us cipher off of these, you know, spiritual beings' energy. Yep. Y'all gotta pay attention to that shit right there. I'll be paying attention to that shit. I'm like, how the fuck they ain't got no school over there? Intellect. That's what they do. Mind, body, and soul fuck you up. So you won't get, you know, you'll keep having clouded vision about what the fuck going on. And you'll keep not showing up for this meeting with Divine. Child, if y'all don't take your ass somewhere with this shit right here, man. I mean, really. Take your ass on. And they know this shit coming to an end. There's a lot of people, politicians, I don't know fuck who they is. Know this shit is coming to a fucking hold. And they're going to have to give you your shit back. They're going to have to give you your energy back. So, remember I did that reading of Cashless Society, right? And I said, they're going to hand out $2,000. So now they proposing that $2,000 now. Didn't I tell y'all that with this government shutdown, they're going to go ahead and give you a $2,000? Didn't I say that? So after the government shutdown, they came up with a proposal of $2,000. They're going to send, not to the rich people, not to the wealthy, but to the one that this really affected, this government shutdown. $2,000. I know I'll be on point. Go look it up. That's what I always tell you. Go look it up. You ain't got to take my word for it. That Trump's supposed to hand out $2,000 after this government shutdown. Y'all just go right ahead. What's this? Rejection. For a long time, they wanted you rejected. Or they wanted y'all to reject Divine. That's what I'm saying. I just keep telling y'all. You not present. Your hand ain't raised. Present. I don't give a fuck what you going through. You always supposed to be present. We don't want to hear them waves of emotions and shit like, I see Divine like, all these excuses. There's no excuse. These demons don't have no excuse for the devil. They just go do their job. Why the hell is Earth Angel got that fucking excuse? Wow. The journey. Rejection from your journey. You just keep rejecting your journey, your path. They want you to keep rejecting that shit. That's what I keep telling you. Reject it and denounce it. Denounce it so we can get it. They don't want you to denounce it because they don't want nobody. They just don't want you to do it. Exactly. They want it for themselves. That destiny swap. They want the journey for themselves. Gentlemen, you're an empath. Okay? Self-love. Didn't I say something about self-love? That's what y'all gotta do. Just keep doing self-love. How teachable are you? And then I said that earlier. How teachable are you? I don't give a hell. You 70 years old. You gonna be a puppet for these demons? Come on, man. Victim conscious. Didn't I just say he don't want to hear that shit? I'm the victim. The devil keep attacking me. These things are already said. So your next excuse? Your next excuse? These things I already told you. You're going to be attacked because of me. Because you're the light. You're made in the image of me. I already told you this. So what next excuse? Next. Why you not showing up for class? Why you not showing up for class? Class is in session. Why you ain't here? Every time I call your name, you're not here. Because. Victim conscious. Darth Vader got to me. Luke, I am your father, family and tribe. You supposed to be connected to your family and tribe. Nobody want to hear them excuses. I don't even want to hear it. Say what you mean. The ship has sailed. I don't give a fuck what you going through. You supposed to show up. A lot of y'all have not been showing up. That's just point blank. Trust your intuition. Hidden in plain sight. I don't give a fuck what that demon say. See, cycles. This demon wants you to keep going in cycles. Love. Oh, I fell in love. I'm about to boss up. I'm about to boss up. No, you're not, bitch. Guess what? Because that's your handler. That is a demon. Boss up where? Where you about to boss up at? You can't boss up with a demon. The hell you talking about? Boss up. I'm about to boss up with a demon. No, you're going to boss up if you go on your journey. That demon just there to take you through another cycle. 6. That number was 6. With a demon, consciousness. Attach something to you. Keep attaching something to you. The hell? Every step counts. That demon just going to keep 0 fucks given. You supposed to not give a fuck about them dark motherfuckers. That's what Divine trying to say. I don't give a fuck. Walk away. The fuck, Stormy? Or things gonna get real stormy. I've been going through this stormy weather. Storm. They keep bringing the storm. What did I say? You gonna show up regardless? I don't give a fuck what storm they bring. The hell? You a soldier? Or you not shit? Which one? Look, confessions. That's your confessions. Every time you go to this meeting, or if you do show up, this is the way he wants you to show up. Fuck them demons. This is the way he wants you to show up, walking in that meeting like, doing my motherfucking job. I'm slaying these goddamn demons. And you gonna confess. I got these demons in check. Fuck that shit. Fuck that victim conscious Stormy. I mean, they like real stormy hell. Fucking around with an Earth Angel. Yeah. Disconnect. You see what I'm saying? Disconnect from that dark shit. Now big change is coming. You showed up regardless, but no strings attached. Then try to attach this demon to disconnect, but now you got big changes, the rising phoenix. So that's how you walking in there like the rising phoenix with your fucking wings. Look. What? Divine love when people walk in like that, with confidence like that. That's why you got to do self-care, self-love, mind, body, and soul. You got to take care of all that shit. You like it when you walk with confidence. Like, I just destroyed a motherfucking demon. I just destroyed their ass. They can't attach no shit to me. I'm easy to disconnect from these motherfuckers so I get this big change. Showing up to class like this. Divine don't give a hell what you going through. That's what I'm saying. As long as you show up. As long as you defeat and disconnected from these demons. And you coming in there like a rising phoenix. And your confessions are, look, y'all, I want to cry so bad. I want to cry so bad. Because look, I want to cry so bad because your confessions are, look, cycles. Selling out. You walk away from cycles of selling out. Each of your handlers, you walk away with no strings attached and don't give a fuck. And I ain't selling my soul. Each attack you went through, look at this shit. Each attack you went through of them trying to take your soul. You know crows deal with souls. Each attack, you like, I ain't selling out. No strings attached. Disconnect from me, Satan. Look, Rising Phoenix, selling out. Cycles. Selling out them cycles, decluttering and shit. Joe, you half crazy. Look, Joe, your ass half crazy trying to connect some damn demon to you and shit. The fuck? Keep trying this shit. Take action. Divine don't give a fuck as long as you take action. You got to show up at that meeting. You got to be present. All 144,000. You got to be present. I don't give a fuck what you going through. You have to go on your path. You have to disconnect from whatever. You got to walk with confidence. I just slayed a demon today. That's your confessions. You know how many demons I slayed today? That's what you want to hear. You don't want to hear all that bullshit. I was so victim conscious. I was just going through so much. Nah, 0 fucks given about that shit. How many demons you slayed today? Your confessions. I slayed a lot. I slayed about 1,000. It was 1,000 that fell beside me. But I did not and was not touched. Yeah, exactly. Library. Puppets. Attachments. That's what I'm saying. A lot of people got these attachments. That's what he want to hear. How many demons you slayed today. Now, oh my God, I was going through so much. I had no food in my house. The government shut the government down. Well, what you do to like basically, feed yourself and your children? What did you do? I give you guidance. What did you do? I didn't know what to do. How? If you created in the image of divine and you got spirit guides, ancestors, archangels, whatever you believe in, how the fuck you ain't get guidance? Because you've been blocking that shit. How the hell you ain't get guidance what to do? I know you got a can of beans or some tomatoes or some shit in here. I know you can stir fry some fucking tomatoes up and make a good goddamn meal. I know you got a bag of rice. I know you got a bag of flour to make some dumplings. Child. Oh, the kids want some sweets. You should be loaded up on flour, sugar, rice, vegetables. That's why I'm gonna show y'all when I start, even though, this is the fall, but I'm gonna have to cover it up for, the spring. I'm gonna show y'all when I get my kiddie pool and I start doing my vegetables and shit. The vegetables that y'all be having, the green beans, the fresh green beans, the top of the onion, the top of the peppers, y'all should keep them. You should keep them. The top of the onion when you cut it, the bottom of the onion when you cut it, the green peppers, the red peppers, you should keep them and plant them. The seeds from the watermelons, you should be planting them. Then you won't have to be sitting there, I don't know. I know you got some sugar. I know you got some flour. Loading up on big things of flour. When those times come, you be like, okay, y'all want me to bake y'all some bread? Child, I know I made me when that government shut down, went down them food stamps with all. Guess what I made? Some chicken and dumplings. Damn sure did. Big pot of it too. I got something to eat for days. You ain't see me up here fucking complaining. Mix that shit with some corn, canned corn, some shit like that, man. Come on, man. Come on. And if you want some, and if you want some, some sweets, you can make some donuts, like circle donuts. Put some sugar and cinnamon and sugar on that shit. Keep some whipped cream in your goddamn refrigerator. Man, decluttering. That's what I'm saying. Y'all need to declutter your mind because them demons got y'all like, you can't think straight. Can't get right. It's like you can't get right. You show up to the meeting like, victim. How many demons you slayed today? How many demons you disconnect from today? That's what he want to hear. He don't want to hear all that goddamn shit. That's why when shit goes like that down with me, I get right to business. Divine don't never see me complaining. I get right to fucking business. Just like when Hurricane Helene came. I had wood. I had everything. I said, okay, well, we ain't got no electricity. Guess what? I'm going to put this wood together. Where's the rack? I can put it on top of this and I can make me some coffee. I made a good meal. I made chicken, all that shit. Because you got to cook the shit in the refrigerator. Chicken with vegetables and onions and all that shit. Rice. I put that shit right to work. He don't want to hear all that shit, man. Hear all that. Disconnect from these, because they did some work on your ass. Take action. That's what he want to hear. How much action you took towards these demons? Did you slay them? Did you set healthy boundaries? Did you protect yourself? Or you got protection because you're an earth angel. They know this. They're not even supposed to touch you. But they do try to make you as a sacrifice. Okay? The best of you. Then try to get the best of you and shit. Then there you go. Rest and recharge. Hermit mode. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Rehabilitation. Now you got to recharge your mind, body, and soul. Them motherfuckers, they try to get you all the time out of whack, man. To focus on what you need to focus on. How many demons you slayed today? He don't want to hear all that shit. When shit go down, this that 3D matrix shit. You supposed to be spiritual. You supposed to have that intellect. You get right to it. No, you're not gonna harvest off my energy. You did that government shutdown. You are not gonna harvest off my energy about them food stamps, nothing. I'm gonna get raped the business on your ass. And then motherfuckers be watching because they spiritually monitor you. They gonna see how Earth Angel Starseed get to work, get the business. And I'm not complaining. They saw me get raped the business. I even baked the cake. And I don't even have an oven. But I damn sure baked the cake. You wanna know how I baked it? Put it in the goddamn, you got one of those cooking pans. You know what I'm saying? Deep broil. I think you broil them. They got the extension cord. You can plug it up. Put some water in there. Get you one of those baking pans. Okay. Do your cake mix. Pour it in there. Put the cap on. Put the top on and let that shit bake. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Intellect. I was like, I want a cake. I ain't bake a cake. And your spirit guides will tell you, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it because I never knew how to bake a cake like that. When you get connected like that, I never knew how to bake a cake. How do you bake a cake with boiling water? How the fuck do you do that? I'm going to show you what to do. Do it just like you butter the bottom of the pan. Make sure you butter and flour the bottom of the pan. Put the water up to, the pan, not over the pan. Put it up to the pan because you got to bake inside and out. Let that water get hot. Mix your mixing together. Put it in there. Put the cap on there. And that cake came out so fucking moist. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. All these excuses. All these goddamn excuses. And maybe that's what Divine is saying to you. He don't want to hear no more excuses. When this shit go down, you just rest and recharge and you do self-love, self-care. Call all your power back during this time. Okay? Call all your power back. That's all the fuck you got to do. That ain't a lot. Because a lot of people are awakening. You know what I'm saying? You already awakened. You already doing your chakras alignment, clearing out your root chakras, 7 chakras, things like that. Your 7 wonders. I call it your 7 wonders. And all you got to do now is call all your power back and do your self-care. Because when that shit hit back, your body got to be able to take that shit. All that energy, your body has to be able to take all that shit. Because they've been doing this since a child. Your body got to be able to take all that electrons that you about to receive back. You got to be able to handle that shit. You got to take vitamins, you do the smoothies or whatever. You don't have to be able to take that shit. I'm trying to tell you. Child, why Divine, your ancestors or whoever is telling me this, somebody needed to hear that. Go on there. I told y'all about Call All Your Power Back. They got it on YouTube. If you want to do that, you want to do your 3 minutes. If you want to do your 3 minutes of chakra cleansing, and then you want to do, Call All Your Power Back on YouTube, do that. You rest and recharge. Watch these movies, funny movies. Keep your frequency high. Listen to music. Dance. I mean, if you want to drink wine, you can drink wine or whatever. But we know we're about to get on this 4-day fast. I ain't gonna complain, y'all. It's just gonna be the soda and the cigarettes that I ain't gonna complain. Divine already know. Divine already know your thoughts. He already know, like, I hope she be able to do it with them cigarettes. But I know I'm going to feel better, for those 4 days. Because I quit for 2 years before. So, and I felt good. But some people be scared to quit cigarettes because, cigarettes, like, kind of put down your appetite a little bit. So if you end up stop smoking cigarettes, you get bigger. Woo! That's just me. That's my luxury. You know what I'm saying? That's my luxury. That's all I ask for Divine for. Divine boy. Child. Let me get these childish cigarettes. What is it? Coffee, cigarettes, and soda. That's all I asked for. Divine be like, child, let me get this child these cigarettes and this soda, you know, and this coffee. She gonna end up going off. I don't want to see her ass go off. Peace. Y'all seen me go off before, and my son used to do it to me. My son used to do it to me. My son used to do it to me when he was growing up, and he'd see me go off. He'd be like, "Ma, I'll be right back. I'm going to the store." Trying to be funny and shit. And I'd be like, "Where is it? You try to leave in the middle of me talking to you, you getting hyped." He'd be like, "You getting too hyped." He'll come back with a pack of cigarettes. Argument over. Argument over. That's crazy, right? At least it wasn't crack. At least it wasn't crack or dope. At least it wasn't crack or dope. He knew it was either my soda or my motherfucking cigarettes. Not to say you had that issue, you was a bad person, but those are mine, little luxuries. And me being able to be at peace. I gotta be at peace. That's just me. I gotta have my sanity. I gotta be at peace. And when somebody's not bringing me peace, I disconnect. Because I'm not gonna have no excuses for Divine why I didn't disconnect. I'm not gonna have no excuses. I've been on that shit, disconnecting real quick. I don't give a fuck if I gotta move to another state and leave everything the fuck behind. I do that shit. Trust me, there's a lot of people that know that. If you can't give me my sanity, my peace, ta-ta. I ain't got shit else to say to you. And since you don't want to hear me, when I say I want to disconnect, and you think you're gonna be my handler, and you think you're gonna take over me, my mind, body, and soul, I got a trick for you. Go to work. Then it's ta-ta. You won't see me for years. I can't believe they just disappear like that. Man, I'm going to give you time to think about what the fuck I told you. I told you if I have my peace and my sanity, I don't give a fuck. I do what I have to do. That's just point blank. That's what I'm trying to do. Why y'all put up with all that? Motherfuckers sitting up there fucking with your peace, your mind, your soul. Why y'all put up with that? And then people say I'm bitter or mean. No, if I don't have my sanity and my peace in my own fucking home, I got to go. I don't give a fuck about that shit. If I keep communicating with somebody over and over again, I'm not happy or something ain't right, I don't feel right, or I feel as though you're doing things spitefully, you're cheating, or whatever the fuck the situation is, and then I say, I'm tired, I'm done, I'm not happy, and then you want to keep going on with this cycle over and over again, okay, all right, go ahead. I'll be having that shit planned. I'm telling you, a week ahead of time, I already be having that shit planned. Because I already got your cycle, devil. I already know your cycle when you leave and shit like that. I already know your cycle. So guess what? When your ass leave, I'm already packed. I'm out. Y'all be putting up with that shit. And y'all say people, Sagittarius is mean. No, we're not. We just like to rest. And, we don't like we like balance. We're temperance. We don't like all that. We'll deal with it for a while. We'll go back and forth. We'll argue. We'll do that. And then it gets tiresome. Like, the fuck is we arguing for some dumb shit? That's how we be. It's dumb. You want to argue over a piece of bubble gum. That's how I know your ass is whack and a fucking demon. Who the fuck argue off a piece of bubble gum? And since you want to be petty, I'm going to show you how petty I can fucking be. which is not petty to me. We're not gonna be sitting around arguing about dumbass nut shit. And we both grown motherfuckers. This is dumbass shit. Who took the last piece of the bubble gum? No, that's just a whack shit to try to make up an argument to harvest my fucking energy. To get me to argue with you, exchange your emotions and shit. Then you want to talk down to me. Then you want to talk shit to me. And shit like that. Give you the devil a reason to try to talk shit to you and talk down on you, make you feel bad. Bring down your vibrations and shit. And I be knowing that shit. Ever since I was young, I be knowing that shit. Like, yeah, devil, you think you got a hold of me? All right. That's why the devil get angry. I start wanting to follow you and find you and shit. I need to find that energy again. No, bitch, what you need to do is find another energy you can attach to. Because it won't be mine. As soon as I done told you, and you keep going. That's why I said motherfuckers must don't know Sag. We give you so much time, and then we'll disconnect like you don't even mean shit. Those who dated a Sag, y'all look at us like we're bad. We're not. We just like peace. We like temperance. We don't like all that havoc and chaos and talking shit and try to put people down and all that shit. We ain't in that shit. We don't even hang around people that gossip. I don't even like people that gossip. It was a woman around me and she always gossiping about some bullshit or talking on the phone gossip. I don't even like to be around that shit. I want to hear that shit. That's not elevating me. Y'all, you know, Sagittarius, we like to talk about the stars, the moons, the quasars, politics. We like to be around shit like that. We like to sit on cars, stare up the sky and shit at the stars, the moon, you know. We like to do shit like that. Take a walk in nature, all shit like that. We don't like all that fucking going back and forth, talking that shit. I'm bad. I'm this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Yeah, okay. Well, you know what? Continue on, beast. And guess what I'm going to do? Walk away. Silence is golden. I just let the universe handle itself. And a lot of people don't need to look at that too. Go look it up. When you fuck with a Sagittarius, you get bad karma. You get bad fucking karma fucking around with a Sag. Just go look that. If you ever dated a Sag and you did some terrible shit to a Sag, I bet you in my money your life got fucked up. I bet you in my money your life got ripped apart. And you probably started thinking, divine made you think about that person. Oh, shit. They're not doing witchcraft. They're not doing any of that. That's just a Sag energy. They're just point blank. You're going to get bad karma. I don't give a fuck if it's a dark witch or a warlock. Especially when they protected and they're part of the Ark of the Covenant. They're heavily protected. And then you go fuck with a Sag, you're going to get bad karma. You don't give a fuck about, that's like I said, like Divine said, I don't give a fuck. You come in this meeting like you don't give a fuck. I want to hear how many demons you slayed today. I want to hear all that victim conscious shit. So that's the thing for y'all today. You know, stop making this victim consciousness and shit. He already said you're going to go through what he went through because you are, you know, I got Charlie's Angels. I don't know why I picked that up, 007. You are, you know, part of me, so you're going to go do this stuff with it. He ain't make no excuses. Only thing he ever said during this whole time when he was going through all is take this cup from me. That's it. That's the only thing you should say. You know, when you go to these meetings with Divine, take this cup from me. That's the only thing you should fucking say. Other than that, how many demons you slayed today? That's the meeting. How many demons you slayed today? All that goddamn fucking don't come to the meeting then. That's why I didn't show up, because I was so the bog lady. No, you didn't show up because you had a deity attachment. You can't show up, you know, in heavenly places with a deity attachment. The devil ain't allowed in heaven. He got kicked out, remember? So why is he allowed there? That's the reason why you ain't show up. I know that's right. So it's about resting, recharging, and not listening to these demons. Let them cook. Because they're going to hell anyway. That's where I'm at with it. I ain't got nothing else to say to a demon. I done told you what it is. I done told you what it was. And you want to keep going back and forth with me? I gave you enough time. I mean, I think years or months is enough time to give a demon. I shouldn't even give you that much motherfucking time. But I did. That's how you was able to harvest. But I want no more. I don't give a fuck. I'm showing up to that meeting with Divine. I don't give a fuck. Because that's your journey. That's your path. You got to show up. All divine beings have to be there, present. Your name should not be called and you're not present. And he don't want to hear all them excuses. He just want to hear how many demons you slayed today. That's what the class is about today. How many demons you slayed. How many demons you disconnect from. How many, you're gonna go through suffering. What did you do, to get out of that suffering? Did you disconnect? Did you have your spiritual eyes, no more cloud of vision? You can see this demon harvesting off your fucking energy. That damn man laying on your goddamn couch with them 3 kids and that motherfucker harvesting off your kids' energy and your fucking energy. You ain't kicked that motherfucker out the house yet. You can't see you going down since the motherfucker been there. Now when that motherfucker leaves, that motherfucker gonna get established. Because he ain't already sucked all your fucking energy. And you better be lucky if the damn demon don't come back and unalive your ass. Because they can't get no more of your energy. What you think this about? When motherfuckers get mad because you won't let them back in. That's what it is. They get mad because they can't harvest off your energy no more. That demon get mad. And now it's time to unalive you. Because you won't let me harvest no more. Well, disconnect. Anyway, later on, we're going to come back for these collectives read. I got to do my cold case, spirit box read, all that today. Thanks for joining my channel. And I hope y'all got something out of this, some type of intellect. And hopefully, whatever clouded vision you have is lifted. And just rest and recharge. And self-care and do whatever you got to do for your mind, body, and soul. Whether it's take vitamins, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Do something for yourself. Pick up your creativity. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Pick up that piano, flute, whatever the hell it is, dancing, whatever it is that you want to do. You never know when you might be needed. And that's just point blank. You never know. That's why you keep your creativity going. You can go somewhere and there might be some kids like, I don't know no steps that I can use for, I'm about to join cheerleading. I don't know no steps. Well, let me show you some. You know what I'm saying? It could be some children or teenagers out there. They need, some help with dancing or something like that. And a divine intervention where they'll cross your path. Well, let me show you some steps. It might look at you like you crazy if you're in your 60s and shit. But trust me, you got some moves. And you're like, oh, okay. That's why they keep trying to distract you from your gifts. That's why they keep doing that shit. Never know. There's always divine intervention. You're going to come across people that you have to use this intervention with. So that's just point blank. Rest and recharge. And you be like, I got arthritis. There you go. Victim conscious. Victim conscious. Oh, you can't find nothing to help your arthritis. Let me show you. I'm going to show you. I got something for you to help your arthritis, okay? I learned this yesterday. For some reason, I watched this. So maybe somebody got arthritis in their knees. Maybe it's your knees or something. Look, get you some turmeric powder, right? Icy hot. And what was it? What was the other shit? Olive oil. I think it was olive oil or something like that. Get you some turmeric powder, some icy hot Vicks Vapor Rub, and some, I think it was olive oil. And, if it's in your knees, mix all that shit together, make it to a paste, wrap that shit around your knees, your back of your knees, your front of your knees, and wrap it up with some Ziploc and keep it on there overnight. Now watch how good you feel. You can use that for any type of pain. Turmeric powder, Vicks Vapor Rub. You got pain in your feet? Do it for your feet. Do the same thing with the Ziploc. Wrap it up. I don't know why I was watching that yesterday. I was like, oh, okay. you know, pain, somebody might be in pain. If it's your neck, make that little paste. Keep that paste. Turmeric, if you know what turmeric is, it's very, very healthy. It's good for colds, shit like that. That's why I be telling you, like, want some, you know, orange juice up, put a little bit of turmeric. You drink tea, put turmeric. Is for inflammation, blood thinner, you know. You got high blood pressure, whatever, blood thinner, you know. I be doing all types of shit. Learning all just like yesterday, but I made my shit with the Vaseline and the coffee. You know what I'm saying? Still gotta get my yeast though. I missed that part. So I gotta get the yeast on there. And that's a facial. You know, lift your face up. Shit like that for the women or the men out there. Your neck, all that other fucking shit. Okay? Just letting you know. Anyways, until later. Ta-ta.